In June, while a Tennessee construction crew was removing the graves of Confederate General Nathan Bedford Forrest and his wife, white supremacist Nathan Bedford Forrest, a white man was harassing Shelby County Commissioner Tami Sawyer as she spoke to the media. That man, George K. Rack Johnson, was eventually charged with misdemeanor assault. Today, those charges were scheduled to be dropped. Why? Joining me now is Tami Sawyer, Shelby County Commissioner. Glad to have you here. So, Commissioner, what's the deal? They're dropping it for what reason? What, it didn't happen?
Well, it definitely happened, but what they're saying is that the merits of the case didn't match the assault charge. So it was sent out of county to a DA in Dyer County. And Tennessee, Shelby County is the blackest county in Tennessee. So they sent it to a white county, a Republican county that had no interest in prosecuting it. So they reached out and said they were going to put in a motion to dismiss and move on. And that was until the actions happened this weekend.
I'm confused. Why send it out? What, the prosecutors there can't prosecute?
So our great Republican district attorney, Amy Wyrick, here in Shelby County, recused herself. She called me and said, I don't want to be accused of showing favoritism on either side. I've had run-ins with District Attorney Wyrick just because I believe that she is one of those people who upholds over policing and arresting Black people and keeping jails filled. So because of those run-ins and those disagreements, she didn't feel that she could be an advocate for me as a victim in a crime.
Wow. So they're going to dismiss these charges and he just goes scot-free?
So because he went on Facebook Live with a friend and offered out my address and actually emailed out my address to people, telling them to send me cotton and other gifts and show me who was in charge in this country, and threatening that after January 24th, after court, that Memphis and me were going to face a reckoning. Because of those actions that came to light this weekend, the judge was forced to allow the case to continue. But the judge is also from Dyer County, and he did not want the case to continue. And he lectured Mr. Johnson and told him, "You have a great lawyer. Why did you open your mouth? Don't ruin a good thing." He told him, "Son, don't ruin a good thing." And so I already see where this is going.
Wow, that is incredible that was what was discussed. And so what? There's nothing left for you here?
I was in court, and when I attempted to speak, the judge told me that I don't address him. I could talk to the DA. This is the same DA that never called me, interviewed me. And actually today, when the case was continued to be set for trial in March, said I'll now have to look at this case. I have to be honest. I hadn't looked at it because I just knew it was going to be dismissed. So this is a 6-month-old situation that went viral, that was covered on your show and many others. And the DA is telling me he's never looked at the file, and now he's going to have to look at it. There's still a motion to dismiss from the defense that'll be heard on March 31st. And I have to decide if I want to even participate in a court system that I know doesn't see value in the life of a Black woman, elected or not.
Yeah, sounds to me like you've got some folks here who really don't want to even bother with this. And so they would rather give as much leeway to this white supremacist than confront what's going on here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the judge invited him up. They talked about fly fishing. The DA walked in with George Johnson and his attorney and hadn't even spoken to me yet. And this is supposed to be the person elected to advocate on my behalf. After it came out that Johnson had been putting my address out, the judge did tell him not to speak about it on social media anymore, or he would revoke his bond. But the way he stated it was, "I'm mad that this is continuing the case, not I'm concerned for Ms. Sawyer's safety." He didn't want to hear from me at all. And it was very clear, like many things in Tennessee, that Black lives, my life, didn't matter at all.
Commissioner Tami Sawyer, we appreciate you coming on, explaining to us what's going on here. Hate that you have had to go through this, but let us know what happens there. We see how things go there in Tennessee.
Thanks for your support.
I appreciate it. Thanks a bunch, folks. This is this is what it means to be black in America. All right, folks. Back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. Folks, Black Star Network is here.
Oh, no punches!
I'm real revolutionary right now.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay black. I love y'all.
All momentum we have now, we have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?